Hello, fighters of Baytown. This is Oscar Vecino, and I have an announcement to make. As y'all know, in May we're having another tournament, and the one that happened in December of 2011. Which, by the way, Vincent, congratulations again. I left a poll question on my page saying, what game do you want to play next? And the game that I got for the most votes for is a game that we haven't touched yet, and that's Street Fighter Cross Tekken. You know, I'm not gonna lie. I've been watching videos on how the setup is, how the controls are, and I've been hearing a lot of different things about the game. If push comes to shove, if the game's not good, and a lot of y'all don't like it, we could change the game to something else, okay? But at the moment, that's the top of the bracket. That's the top of the polls right now. And second place is Tekken 6. Okay. Tekken 6 is a close second, and then we have like a 3-way tie for third, and then a 4-way tie for dead last. So there's a lot of, so basically, if Street Fighter Cross Tekken is not your cup of tea, and not people will show up for that one, we will do Tekken 6 if y'all want. But also, whenever I would be invited to other players' houses, like for example, Joshua McCaplin, Joey Petrosky, and Charlie Boy. Joshua McCaplin, thank you for inviting me into your apartment, playing other players there, that meeting new players actually, and seeing characters that always wanted to be seen being used. Like one of your other friends, I believe Josh Hudson. Man, he has a mean Thor. It's a badass Thor. Joey, for letting us go to your pad as well. You know, they always have a good time over there. And for Charlie Boy, for doing cyber fights, which, by the way, if you haven't seen cyber fights, look it up. It's very, very cool knowing that his friends and his, I believe it's his clan that he's with, that we're all fighting each other, and we're trying to see who is actually the best for that episode, and we get to see other people play, and who knows, maybe it'll be a big hit, which I'm hoping for the best for Charlie, that it does become a big hit. But I noticed when going to their houses, like the same thing happens. Like, we always play the same game. We always played Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3. So I'm here to announce that in May, there will not be a 1-game tournament. There will be a 2-game tournament. A possibility, Street Fighter Cross Tekken, depending on how well received it is between the players and what your opinions are, that we'll have a unanimous vote on it. And the guaranteed to beat there, Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3. Okay, I'm not really going into rules yet on the game setups, but if you want to know the rules, if you go to the last tournament, they're pretty much going to be the same. 2 out of 3. I know what double bracket elimination is now. You know, I've done my research now, and that's it. You know, for that. Street Fighter Cross Tekken, though, I have an idea. It's just a thought. Since it's a tag team game, I was thinking we should do it to where 2 people against 2 people. Like me and my best friend Devoy against, I don't know, maybe Charlie and Joey. Which I think would be cool, knowing the fact that we're adding a different element to a tournament style game. But it's in my opinion, I'm gonna leave a voting poll on there as well, to where if you want to do either tag team, or you could just do it basically just 1-on-1, you know, like singles, where you control 2 players. I haven't talked to the guy with the venue yet to see how much time we will need. The last tournament took 5 hours, because we started at 7 and then we ended it at midnight. It literally took 5 hours. So I'm guessing, like, if we could get 5 hours again for 1 game, for 2 games, like, the only way we get it under 5 hours is unless we have multiple setups for the game, for both games actually. But in order to do that, we got to do we have to have more people show up to play. I'm not doing reserve slots. I'm not doing say, hey, I'm gonna hold your spot open to get. No, if you don't, if you're gonna come to play, you don't have to pay when you get there. We will also be providing shit. We're also gonna do a vending. We're also gonna be doing concession stands again. All of the sort. Um, Also, I'm also gonna be doing with the game, and I might need help doing this because like the only one that can possibly help me is Charlie. Um, I have video software that can to record the fights, to record the matches. Okay, and I believe and Charlie Boy does as well. If we were doing just a single setup, I could do the whole tournament and then just have videos and edit, post it everything and everywhere, and have commentary added during the tournament. In the event that we have to have more than one setup, if you want to have your match recorded, you're gonna have somebody. You have to know somebody that can actually have video game software and has knowledge of actually doing it. Because I'm taking my laptop to record, I'm gonna just choose one setup, and if you're not at that setup, your match is not gonna be recorded until if you're lucky enough to reach the finals of the match where we start using the projector. If we're just using strictly the projector, I'm gonna be recording the whole thing as it unfolds. Okay. But Charlie, if I know you have experience with this, I've seen what you've done on YouTube, which is a badass job. If there's any possibility that you could help me out with this, I'll be eternally grateful for you because you do a big up job of doing that. And another thought actually that just came to me right now. How about we do a live feed? I want to do a live feed. I want people to see it live. And I remember the first time that the idea dawned on me was never the date of the tournament. I was telling people, show up to the tournament on Facebook, and somebody was actually out of town, and her name it was a she, and she goes, that sounds like fun. I never been to a tournament. He goes, and then she just basically nailed the nail on the head, and she says, will there be a live feed? And I just went, I wish I would have thought of that sooner. Nobody else really did either. But now, since we have time, I'm actually thinking of doing that. So not only just have it recorded, but to have a live feed. And I believe Charlie, you know how to do that too. So I'm gonna need your help on those both two things. If you can't help me, if not, that's fine. I understand if you're busy. I'll just have to find somebody else to help me out. But other than that, that's the announcement I have to make. The sooner I talk to the guy, the sooner I'll let y'all know. I do know, and I am aware, and in May, a lot of people will be graduating. A lot of people will be studying for exams, for finals. So I'm gonna watch, not have it posted the tournament on, say, the week before finals, because I know people have to study and all that. So I'm gonna do that. And the sooner I talk to the guy, the sooner I'll know the dates, because whenever people do graduate, people are gonna try to reserve the, like the spots for a graduation party or for a dance. It's gonna be pretty hectic because I gotta do it now, because I don't know if people have already been reserving May. If not, we gotta look at other venues. Maybe possibly do it somewhere else, not too big, probably the same size as we did it last time. And if possible, if we can't find a venue that fast in May, we can do it a month later, during the summer maybe, or before the summer, after the summer. It doesn't matter to me, but as long as we actually have a date to where everyone could be there, because I want people to have fun. I want people to show their stuff. I want Vince to defend his title. I want to see upsets again. I want to see a lot of people shine through this whole tournament. So those are the plans that I have right now. Tell me what you think. If you have any questions or have any concerns, let me know. We'll talk. And yeah, like I said, we're all representing Baytown here. We want to make the fight scene grow over here. I see how Houston's doing it, and Houston's they're all badass players there too. And I know we could get there as well. We could all be as badass as they are. We could be as badass as the ones that are badass around the world if we wanted to. But it's a matter of helping each other out, asking for help, and showing one another how to run things. Okay? So, got any questions, let me know. I love y'all. Y'all take care. Have a good night. If y'all gonna go to spring break, have fun. Be careful. Don't do anything I wouldn't, because I don't do anything. If you're gonna get drunk, don't call me. I'm not gonna bail you out. If you're gonna get drunk and I'm with you and I need a driver, I'll be driving your ass home. So, on that note, y'all take care. You have a good night. Talk to y'all later.